Hey everybody, how's everyone doing today? Um, I'm doing the full moon in Aries. That's on October 1st. That's Thursday. And this reading is just for fire signs. So this what we're looking at is fire. Aries, Leo, Sag. So this full moon is in Aries, October 1st. However, what's interesting this month we have two full moons. We have the next full moon is going to be on Halloween. So that should be interesting. Um, Full moons, this is a time for completion. It's our powers are heightened, our intuitiveness and all these things, all these innate powers are heightened. And there's a realization of our desires. Right, this is a good time for clarity, a good time to look at how we've grown and reflect on how we've grown, what we want to do. The full moons are all like really good for this. But this is also in a sense, full moons, things are coming. It's almost like I said, this is actually the harvest moon. And we think of harvest, it's like we are receiving from the work that we have put in. So as we're receiving from the work that we have put in, this is also a good time to start to plan regarding career, relationship, living situations, and any of those things. So this is a good time to reflect on all that and see exactly what's happening. So this is really a good time to take control, find solutions. But with all that said, I pulled 4 cards. I already have them out. So since I'm doing this for the fire element, what I'll do is after I go through the cards, I'll pull a oracle and a chakra card, okay, for each sign. So 2 cards for Aries, 2 cards for Leo, 2 cards for Sag, and it'll all tie into this reading right here. So let's just dive into this. So first, what do we have here? What we have here is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, knights are about forward moving action. And we think of pentacles, you think of your career, you think of finances, you think about the hard work and that you put in, or, basically this is hard work and ambition. Not much of a visionary. This is the, you do what you do, work hard, and you feel that, or you're going to reap the rewards from doing that work every day. And also with this though, this is when you look at this knight, he is measured. He's cautious but adventurous, but very cautious. Let's put it that way. Be thorough, but not obsessive. Okay, that's something I kind of want to stress at this moment. Be thorough, do what you do, but just don't obsess, too much. It's like working your plan here. Ace of Cups. Maybe love is entering your life. Maybe love is coming into your life. Now, love doesn't mean it doesn't have to necessarily be romantic love. It could be a platonic love. It could be just feeling good. This could be a sign that, maybe you work so much, maybe you could find a way to express yourself creatively. So, with that said, it could be love. It could be love. Or tapping into that creative energy. Or opening up your inner feelings and tapping into your intuition. And if it is a love relationship, now, as I said, even platonic friends, you have to open yourself up, you know. So maybe this is a time to open yourself up to someone. And like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic, it could just be a friend. Knight of Swords reverse. Now this, you might have a ruthless person in your midst, or maybe you're the ruthless person. And if you're the ruthless person, maybe people should stay away from you. But if you're in the midst of a ruthless person, maybe you should just keep your distance. And because, this person could be just a user and try to use you. But for some reason, I'm really feeling that you're the user. For some reason. And I will get into that. But this Knight of Swords, it's like... And the reason I kind of feel like this is air. And this is reverse. So, it's like doing things like... if you're, you may not have the courage, but you have enough to try to manipulate other people or bring someone else down, if that's you. But if it's not, be mindful. Because the next card here, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So sometimes when you see this, it's like, you're halfway there. But on the other hand, this is also, you could avoid disaster, but being mindful. And having this card in reverse with this Knight of Swords, maybe it's a good time to, because with this energy, maybe you could do some cardio just to balance out the energy here. Because it looks like you're very hardworking, and maybe you need to work on your creativity or being more creative. Because when you look at the Knight of Page, you're just kind of dull. Not to say they're not smart or anything like that, but they just focus on their work. And maybe for some, this emotional energy here and this sword, because in reverse, that's just ruthless. Kind of ruthless. So if you have this person in your midst, you're being mindful to more or less be mindful. Stay on your P's and Q's. But the good news is, since we're at this full moon in Aries, this is a good time to more or less be strategic. Also, this is a good time to, think and choose your battles wisely, because some of these things could just be... Now, we got to think now. The full moon is on October 1st, October 13th through May election day. Wow. So this could be through October 4th. Let me just say this. Mercury will be retrograde, so there could be miscommunications and things like that, Stuff could happen. So some of this could be, so I would say anticipate maybe some delays, and maybe that's part of the frustration. And maybe there could be some arguments, or maybe there's a person that is just causing a serious problem, and I don't know if they're the problem, or the way this is looking, maybe you think you can control or manipulate. And maybe this is really, at this full moon, this would be a good time to find a way to release and let go. Let go of control. Because let's see, Aries, y'all are charged forward. Leo, you have to be center of attention. Sag, y'all are kind of free. Y'all are free spirits. Y'all are more the fun ones. But with all this fire, that drive, that ambition, And the way these cards are, I'm really feeling that maybe you're trying to control a situation. And maybe you should find a way to let go and find another way to handle this situation. Because really, this full moon is the time to take control, focus on solutions. It's also a good time to focus on your self-care, caring for yourself, and maybe find a way to take action to move through something that you feel challenging. Now, it may not be a person. Maybe it's just a situation, and you can't control it. So find a way to take small steps. And small steps usually is what gets the progress. But patience always wins out. Not always. Well, you might be tired as hell by the time you get there, but you know. All right. So, with that said, you know what? Let me see something here. Whoa, Sally. We don't want the whole deck. Whew. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, this is about some balanced energy. On this Ace of Cups, you got the Sun. So you have to, if you're, let me just put it like this. If you're the person trying to control and manipulate, I don't feel that this will be really a positive outcome for it. Well, let me just say, there may be a lot of delays and things like that. However, if you step back, try to find another solution to deal with this particular situation. In fact, either way, this could be turned around. This could be the outcome, pending. Now, like I said, this is a time to look for solutions. Now, if this is a situation where you have delays, fights, arguments, somebody causing a problem, depending on how you handle it, you could turn this wheel around. Because right now it's like saying that more or less you can avoid disaster. If you avoid the disaster and really getting this six here, the Six of Cups, this is like balancing all that energy. So this is really about responding instead of reacting. If you respond versus react, you can have a good outcome. Alright, so with that said, so fire signs. Now also too, when I look at this is also really with this Knight and the World here, and they're both in reverse, and handling this situation in a good way to turn that around. What we're looking at here is the winds of change. Change, it will be inevitable. Okay? So, you know what? Because I didn't want this to be too long today, so I'm just going to pull one oracle and one chakra, and that'll be for everybody. Okay? And what I got, let me get the book. Trust your talents in changing times. This is the spirit of the fox. I think that's so cute. me pull this out. Oh, well, wait. Let me get the chakra too so I can tie them in together. We got the spirit of the fox. Oh, cute, 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 cute. Okay. Oh, wow. This makes sense. Okay, so we got the spirit of the fox, trust your talents in changing times, and then we have impartiality. So let's look at this first. This impartiality. This is the crown chakra. The king of this knight of swords. This is air energy. Your crown chakra. What are you thinking? So if you're the person trying to manipulate and you're just a ruthless person, the key here is to be impartial. You know, maybe you're trying to impose your will, and really the key here is to be impartial. So this would be a good time to just like clear your mind and find some, you know, do some breathing exercises, cardio, whatever, you know, or really take some time and really think about your motivation and can you be impartial? Because being impartial here, I think, will be to your benefit. And then we have the spirit of the fox. Trust your talents in changing times. The energies around you are changing at this time, and although it may not always be comfortable, you are equipped with all you need to survive this shift. You are being presented with an opportunity to reach spaces you've never encountered before, and this can make you feel on edge. But be open to shifts occurring because they really are the answers to your prayers. The experience of being hunted or threatened is now behind you, and you're being invited to come from your den and reveal your glory and talents. Call upon the fox medicine to help you be seen for who you are and trusting your talents in order to be the best you can be. So basically what this is saying, you don't have to be manipulative. And if you sly as a fox, you're using your intellect here. Because if you're this ruthless person, what this is saying, well, especially with this Knight of Swords, this is maybe you're acting this way out of insecurity, and there's no need to do that. Trust that you have the gifts that you need to take you where you want to go, do what you want to do what you want to do. Go. There was a song, but anyway, trust in yourself. And if you trust in yourself, balance your this is this is about more of a giving instead of a giving, nurturing, sharing type person instead of, you know, trying to manipulate. So if you can work on being impartial, and that will make you sly as a fox, because you have the ability to use your talents in changing times, because really that's what this is. This is about the winds of change, because when that wheel of fortune go around, it's like, you ever play musical chairs? When you play musical chairs, they remove one chair, there's a shift. So, fire signs. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment down below. I do appreciate that. And you guys, happy full moon. Give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Peace.